Go.
Meeting 1, Scene 1. It is 1848 and Elizabeth Stanton and Lucretia are in Seneca Falls, New York, with other women holding the first women's rights convention called the Seneca Falls Convention. In this time of the revolution in society, when not only is slavery in debate, but women began to demand equality, Elizabeth is finishing reading the last of the newly approved by all in attendance Declaration of Sentiments.
And we hold these truths, that all men and women can be created equal. Now that we have composed our agenda and detailed our grievances as women have, we end this cult of domesticity, this belief that women must restrict themselves to home and children and cater only to their family. Women, stand up and take your rights. We deserve more.
Women who left this meeting left with inspiration. This was the start of conventions, meetings, and gatherings to rally in the cause of women's rights. Meeting 2, Scene 2. 3 years later, Sojourner Truth, a former slave who was a standing abolitionist, lobbied for the distribution of land to slaves after the
all slaves should be free.
Emancipation Proclamation. She has also become a women's rights activist. She is attending the Women's Convention of 1851, after which she was hissed at in disapproval due to her race. However, this convention was an example of how women were not going to quieten down when much reform was happening. They were going to reform how women were treated. Meeting 3, Scene 3.
It happens at every convention.
Now it is a little more into the future, and many women are attending a National Women's Suffrage Association. In attendance are Susan B. Anthony, an activist who co-founded the NWAS, which changed into the NAWSA. Elizabeth Stanton, also co-founder of the NWAS. Catherine Beecher, a rights activist, and Elizabeth Blackwell, the first woman to graduate from medical college. It is before the meeting begins and women are chatting.
I say, I would rather cut off my right hand than give the ballot for the black man and not for women.
I quite agree. The reform of our country has started well, but must continue and allow us women the right to vote.
I believe there are 3 strategies for suffrage: to convince the legislator to grant our vote, to pursue the court cases and test the 14th Amendment. Are women not citizens too? And push the amendment giving us a right to vote.
Were we granted citizenship after you attempted to vote 150 times in 10 states but weren't allowed?
Aye, but we are... Aye, but how are we citizens if we cannot vote?
Across the room, several other women are discussing the reform of education and healthcare, acknowledging how women's suffrage goes hand in hand with the need of reform.
I currently completed the study of women's health in the country. My result was, for every healthy woman there are 3 unhealthy.
As shocking as that is, I am not surprised. I hope to open doors for women to help the crisis.
That would be productive. On a related note, I would hope you are also temperance movement, are you?
What is this?
It is an organized effort of individuals to prevent drinking of alcohol.
Oh, there are multiple movements now. One can only keep up with so much.
No doubt, but it is the debate of slavery that began it all.
Yes, it was that opened the doors for many angry. Oh, to fight for the right from seriously.
These are just a few of the many women who helped move women's rights forward and push for the 20th Amendment, which allowed women to vote.